Hello, my lovely Scorpios. I'm doing your February 2019 general love reading. I'm going to do a past present spread. Obviously, your card, you already want to talk. You're just being patient. Do past, present, future, which we already got past and present out already, which is crazy. This would be sun, moon. Y'all want to talk. This just flew out. Okay. So I'm doing a past, present, future for your sun, moon, rising, and also could be Venus sign. But if it talks to you, it talks to you. If it doesn't, throw it away. Energy can be fluid. So when I'm talking, it could either be about you or your partner. Use your common sense. I hate saying that, but really. But you guys are smart. Y'all get this kind of stuff. I love Scorpio so much. All right. So in the past, we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And I feel like that could either be a past life relationship or somebody physically from this lifetime. For your present, you have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Super important. And in your future, you have expressed love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Bottom of the deck, what's up? You got true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. All right, so let's dig into this a little bit. All right, Spirit, clarify reconciliation for me. Clarify reconciliation for me. Let's see what's going on for your recent past, Scorpio. All right, one more shuffle. Clarify reconciliation for me, Spirit. All right. So we got the Ten of Wands reversed. So it could be somebody from your past that you haven't been able to let go. It was a very burdensome relationship or situationship, but it had a lot of passion. I mean, y'all might have, not been able to get your hands off each other, but it just didn't work out in the end. And it's something that you've tried to let go, but you just haven't got there yet. And if it has to do with that, I believe then it is a past life relationship that it's been burdensome because you've always, your whole life, been looking for somebody to have a deep, deep, deep soul connection with. I mean, you might find people that you have like a pretty good connection with. You're like, all right, we can hang out and do stuff. And I like them or I love them. They're cool. But you don't feel that like click in your soul, in your spirit. And it's, y'all Scorpios, y'all are deep. And I love that so much about you guys. So much about you guys. So it might be a burden in your lifetime that you've been going through where you want to meet that one person that just sets your soul on fire and you haven't found them yet. You haven't found your soulmate yet, So let's see what your present is. Your present's forgiving and learning. Clarify forgiving and learning for Scorpio's present. All right. So we got the Eight of Wands reverse. What is going on? What is going on? So you could be dealing with a fire sign. So right now there could be blocked communication between you and a family member. Or it could be blocked communication from somebody in your life that you're trying to move on from. Okay. So you see how, you're not going to be able to see that. It's too much glare. In the card, the guy has his hand down on the woman's head and she's like pleading for forgiveness and he's just kind of looking the other way. I feel like somebody might have done you dirty in the past and you haven't fully forgiven them yet. You act like you do. You put on this brave face and act like it doesn't ever faze you, but you haven't fully healed and released that person person yet. And I feel like that's actually what your delay is right now in the person that you're waiting for. I feel like this is also a delay, because this is about Cupid's love arrows to me and a new beginning in love. So I feel that as you learn to forgive people, whether it be family members or your mother or an ex, from your past, that as you release them and heal them and forgive, that then that will release the block that you have right now in love, or what you're waiting for. That's what's blocking you, and could be a lot of the reason why you've been dating the same people over and over again. Even though, I mean, it could be Jessica today, Sarah tomorrow, Bradley, last year, and Tom this year. But it's like the same pattern in the relationship, or the same pattern in the people. And I believe that once you start doing this, that's what's going to release, the universe will be able to release the person for you, because you have true love here. You have true love, but there has to be some work done before it really comes to fruition. But in your future, you do have express your love, so you will meet somebody, I believe, that you feel like could be a good fit for you, or the person that you've been feeling like that you've been missing your whole life. And this person is going to give you a lot of security and love. Lots of security and love. And make you feel happy as shit too, with all that yellow. Alright, let's clarify express your love for future. Why is express your love here in the future? Alright, so we got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. That's 2 8s, 88. You might be seeing 88, 888, or just 8 a lot. Which again, to me, speaks of new beginnings in love and abundance pretty much all across the board. So for this to be here, the Express Your Love card with the 8 of Pentacles reversed, I feel like that you're not going to want to work on love in the future. You might feel kind of dissatisfied about love. But if somebody comes along and you get that stirring in your soul, you should go for it. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Go ahead and see, what could come of it, because you never know. You could miss an opportunity of what you've been asking for your whole life, or what you've been secretly longing for. All right, let's get 3 advice cards from Spirit to see what your advice for is in February 2019. All right, Spirit, what advice do you have for Scorpio, February 2019? Okay. We got the 10 of Swords upright. We got the Ace of Swords. So you could be dealing with an air sign. Well, really, we have everything but cups here. You could be dealing with Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, also Sagittarius, Aries. What the hell's the other fire sign? Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Oh my God, sorry, I blanked out. Also, we do have some Pentacles here too, so Earth signs. Alright, so advice, I feel like that Spirit's trying to tell you, okay, whatever situation that you have been, you've been hanging on to, it's coming to an end finally. And I feel like you're going to have to take a rest, a time for some introspection and just rest to really feel the pain so you can move on. And I know it almost sounds counterintuitive or counterproductive, but when you go through heartbreak, most people think that the best thing to do is to try to pretend it never happened. Try to suppress and repress all those nasty emotions that you don't want to feel, and that you're strong for not crying, and you're strong for not expressing what you really truly feel about the situation or person. But the more that you really sit with the pain and the heartache, the more clarity, Ace of Swords, the more clarity that you're going to gain from it. The more answers you're going to have. And you're going to realize, like, okay, yes, it hurt, it sucked. Or it could be that you might be leaving somebody. I don't know why I just heard that. But as you sit in your pain, it's going to give you great clarity of what you need to do next. You've already had the enlightenment, right? And so what you're going to do from after you have the enlightenment, you're going to offer your pinnacle to somebody. You're going to offer something very stable to somebody. And even though it might be hard, you're going to like try your best of what is inside of you to offer stability and growth to somebody else. And the cool thing too is, look at this. So it's a lot of, this guy, he's wearing green, and he's wearing green, and she's wearing green, and he's wearing red and red and yellow. Those were the prominent colors, you know, that came out to me. I feel like this person makes you very secure in yourself. It's going to feel like home. And even though it's going to scare you because you've never felt this way about somebody, or you have felt this way about somebody in the past and it ended up bad, you're going to be able to get over it in order to start new. You don't want to miss out on, you know, potential love, like real love, because you're scared, you know? I feel like you're going to get out of that place of not wanting to offer love. You're going to really get in touch with yourself after this period of really reflection and the answers that you gained. You know, even though it's not a full-blown, you know, knight, or it's not a full-blown king, it's going to be in its, how can I say this? It's going to be hard for you to offer yourself to this person, but you're going to be like, look, man or woman, I'm still trying to heal from a lot of stuff, and here's my little pinnacle. You know, it might not be much, but it's as much as I can give you right now, and I promise, you know, more will come as I break down, you know, my own walls and barriers. So let's see. I'm going to pull 3 cards from here. This is my own little deck that I made just because it's fun. Sometimes I get bored. Don't judge me. All right, so what other message do you have for Scorpio, February 2019? Yikes. All right, so this fell out. You got a head over heart decision that you're going to make. What other messages that you have for Scorpio, February 2019? Ooh, yikes. All right, so bottom of the deck, we got victory. With these, I usually take a lot of cards. Even if they like 9 fall out, I'll take them all, because usually they make a little cool story. So let's see. All right. So we have head over heart decision, which I already showed you. Codependent situation. Debts and karma being paid off. Keep working on it. Sorry, that looks so wonky. Keep working on it. Stop second guessing the situation. And karma, again, you got, so that's crazy. So I feel like, you know, to wrap it up, Spirit is trying to say, you know, you're going to make, you might be dealing with 2 people, I just heard. You're dealing with 2 people. The person that you are going to move forward with is going to be the person that you feel is more emotionally healthy. The other person might feel like a codependent situation. Also, it could be the person from the past that you're trying to get over, that it was a very codependent situation, and you finally use your head and heart to get over the person, you know, and go into this place of reflection to gain the clarity that you want. But keep working on it. You're having your debts and your karma being paid off. And so as you keep working on to clear your karma and trying to make choices that are aligned with your soul as much as possible, good karma is coming in. I feel like the good karma is this new person that's coming in, you know, this true love. And at the end of the day, you just need to stop second guessing the situation, because victory is here. There's room for growth. There's room for expansion. There's true love here. You just need to stop second guessing yourself. Stop second guessing the situation. Stop thinking that this person's going to be a repeat of the person from before. But I'll tell you what, as you're forgiving and learning and healing, that's the debt, the karma that's being paid off. And so that as you're healing, forgiving, learning, releasing, as you just keep working on it, that's when this person is going to come into your life, because you're doing the inner work. And I've always said, you can't be with Mr. Right if you're not Mrs. Right. Doesn't mean we have to be perfect. Nobody on this earth is perfect. Wish I was, but that ain't the case. But, you know, if you want a better version of the people you've been dating, then you need to become a better version as well. And I'm not trying to say that, oh, well, you know, if you smoke too many cigarettes, you're not going to find Mr. Right or Mrs. Right. No, not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about releasing those old wounds and traumas and working on things that you know that are destructive about yourself. And you wouldn't want somebody to have those issues possibly. But just doing all of that is going to help the universe really be able to play with a lot more. Because as you're healing yourself, you're producing good karma as well. And so all I got to say is, so bottom of the deck for, on this one, is the Nine of Swords reverse. So cycles are ending. I mean, you have 2 10s. 10 is the number of completion. You have 2 8s as well. So as you're completing these cycles, you're going to finally get out of your head and not be so anxious about, when is love coming? When is love coming? When is love coming? Or when is my soulmate coming? Because you're finally putting in the work to have things work out the way it should. And you're not going to be so focused on love, because as you work on yourself, you're going to be able to trust the universe more on timing. So you're not going to be obsessed about it anymore. And whatever situation in the past that has been making you feel anxious, I feel like you're finally getting over it, and you're going to be completing that cycle. You're going to be completing those, you know, whatever it takes for you to be able to heal and move on. So, Scorpio, I hope that resonates. I hope that helps. If it doesn't, check out your other signs. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You can also check out different signs in like your different houses. Like 5th house is very cool to look at. If it still doesn't resonate, check out other YouTube readers that we have here on, obviously, YouTube. I don't know why I repeated myself. Lord, my mind is not working the way it's supposed to today. But anyways, but I would really appreciate, you know, if you drop a like, a comment, a share, subscribe, any of that good stuff. But I hope you have a great, great February. And keep up the good work, Scorpio.